Leader wa majority katika bunge la kitaifa.
Ol Kalou Nyandarua played host to the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, National Assembly Majority Leader, who stepped up to address the crowd during President Ruto's visit. Known for his consistent support of the president and his role as a key figure in Kenya Kwanza, he approached the microphone with his usual overconfidence. The residents, however, had other ideas and greeted him with boos, whistles, cutting his speech short. Ever the dedicated leader, Kimani responded with a calm, "Mimi siuziwi uoga. I won't be intimidated," showing his persistent resolve. Well, it is clear the people of Ol Kalou were simply too eager to express their appreciation for his useless, tireless efforts, even if it came out a bit louder than expected. A man of his stature, always ready with a word or two in defense of the government, surely understands that such enthusiasm is just part of the job. Or is it? It was supposed to be a routine stop on President Ruto's grand tour of the region. The stage was set. The mic was hot. The National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah stepped up as usual, ready to shine. Ruto, ever the gracious host, handed him the spotlight for a quick word. But the crowd, they had other plans.
Leader wa majority katika bunge la kitaifa. Mheshimiwa Rais,
the people of Ol Kalou weren't here for Kimani Ichung'wah. Before Ichung'wah could string two sentences together, the heckling hit hard, whistles piercing the air, voices shouting him down. Not today, Kimani Ichung'wah protested, but later cut his speech short. His pride may be a little bruised. They drowned him out, a wall of noise that forced him to retreat, handing the mic back to William Ruto, his boss, with a tight smile, showing a bit of shame. The president watched on, silent, as the moment unfolded, a rare crack in the Kenya Kwanza armor. Now let's rewind the tape on Kimani Ichung'wah. This isn't just any politician. He is the beating heart of Kenya Kwanza's parliamentary machine. Since Ruto took the reins in 2022, Ichung'wah has been his loudest soldier, a vocal bulldog who's never met a Ruto policy he didn't love. Affordable housing, he's out there selling it like a real estate mogul. Finance bill tax hikes, he's defending them with the zeal of a preacher on Nairobi streets. Hustler Fund, he's calling it a game changer, while critics call it a gimmick. From the National Assembly floor to the dusty rally stages, Ichung'wah has been Ruto's echo, repeating, amplifying, and doubling down on every word the president utters.
The misinformation, the disinformation, the political propaganda that has been peddled around this bill, Honorable Speaker.
But that loyalty painted a target on his back. To his supporters, He is a steadfast leader, a man who gets things done. To his detractors, and there are plenty, he's a sellout, a yes man who traded principles for power. Some have even tagged him Muka wa Ruto, meaning Ruto's wife, politically. Kenyans have watched him rise from a fiery MP to Ruto's chief cheerleader, and the nicknames have piled up. Ruto's parrot, the arrogant errand boy, Kenya Kwanza's mouthpiece, his brush-style think sharp suits, sharper tongue, hasn't helped.
Huyo ndiye mwenye kupanga mambo ya abductions ili awekelee huyu William Ruto.
He's clashed with foes and flexed on doubters, but that swagger is starting to wear thin with a public fed up with promises that don't match their reality. Out in the streets, the mood has been simmering. Inflation's biting, taxes are climbing, and the hustler dream Ruto sold feels more like a mirage to many. Ichung'wa, with his unrelenting defense of every government move, has become a lightning rod for that frustration. And in Ol Kalou, it all came to a head. Residents didn't just heckle him. They sent a message. You don't speak for us. They seemed to say, you speak for him, pointing at his boss, William Ruto. The boos weren't just personal. They were political. A raw, unfiltered roar aimed at the whole Kenya Kwanza crew that decided to tour Mount Kenya. And where does Kenya vent these days? X, TikTok, WhatsApp, the whole of social media. Of course, the digital town square where no one holds back. The Ol Kalou heckling lit up the platform like a firestorm. Let's dive into what Kenyans are saying. At Ali Nur Mohammed, Kimani Ichung'wah is yet to feel the wrath of Wananchi. Once IEBC is reconstituted, he will be among the first members of parliament to be recalled. This is a disease that has to be treated. At S. Mutoro said, reality dawns. Kimani Ichung'wah discovered the difference between a flower, red maua, in Meru, and Ol Kalou, Nyandarua. Kimani was heckled before the temporary king of the mountain. At Davis Masinde said, Kimani Ichung'wah was heckled in Ol Kalou by his own Kikuyu people, right in front of President Ruto. If they can boo their own leader so boldly, it's clear they are really booing Ruto too. The message is loud. Hashtag Ruto must go is real, and the anger runs deep. At _James041 said Kimani Ichung'wah is being heckled in Nyandarua. He has been forced to speak at the speed of a typewriter to escape falling objects. They said that we only make noise on social media. They will not believe. A cup of guava juice, please. So what went down in Ol Kalou?
Sana mtukufu rais, na kushukuru sana. Sisi tunakuanga hivi Nyandarua.
Kimani Ichung'wah, the man who spent years shouting Ruto's gospel from the rooftops, hit a wall he couldn't talk over. For all his bravado, all his loyalty, the people of Nyandarua reminded him, and maybe Ruto too, that power doesn't mean popularity. Was this a one-off outburst, a local grudge gone loud, or the first tremor of a bigger quake coming for Kenya Kwanza? On social media, in the markets, across the country, chatters only growing. One thing's for sure, the mic is off for now, but the conversation is just getting started. What do you think? Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Junior.
Mheshimiwa Rais, tunakukaribisha sana.